good morning everyone. I'm your host, Abraham Odhiambo. I'm together with my co-host, Asami Roda, and we'll be delving into the cultural diversities and the academic adjustment of foreign students in Moi University. Now joining us are our guests, the foreign students from different parts of the world, and we'll be talking to them and we'll be exploring, we'll be having a nice discussion to see how they've been coping with life around this great institution.
Yes, so we will welcome our guests to introduce themselves before we start. Yes, from here.
I'm Lista Isai Oromo, a South Sudanese from the School of Aerospace and Science. I'm doing computer science.
Hello everyone, I'm Mohamed Issa from Yemen. I'm in School of Engineering studying civil engineering.
I'm Jamal Dirma from the School of Arts from Somalia.
Okay, I'm Mariam Abdallah from the School of Information Science, doing information science, and I'm from South Sudan.
Okay, yeah, so we will jump right into the interviews. So we will start.
So maybe you've interacted with the people around the institution. Maybe what aspect of maybe Kenyan or Moi University culture maybe you found interesting?
I've not stayed long, like to capture all the cultures around and know all of them, but there are some that I found interesting, like the Turkanas, how they dance, how they dress. Like I have some friends from Turkanas, and I got to share with them like details. They tell me their details, and I get to find out from them like how they do their things in Kenya. And I've actually not yet know all the cultures in Kenya, so like I'm still learning and getting to know more from the rest of them.
Yeah, interesting. I hope you watched the cultural week and maybe you saw what Turkanas are doing now that you're in the university. Yeah, it was interesting. I was also there. Maybe Yemen, you have something to add about maybe something you found interesting about the culture, about Moi University, because it's in Kenya.
Yeah. So I just wanted to add, like for me, I enjoyed the life in Moi University because we have a diverse culture. But back in Yemen, most people are Arab. Like the culture is similar, but here you have people from different ethnicities. You have the Swahili, the Kikuyus. Everyone is together, and I like the food here, especially ugali. Ugali and fish. Back there at home, like most the food that they like the most is biryani and stew. But here, like I've seen the staple food is ugali. So when I came here, I didn't like know about it, but when I tasted it, it's delicious, and yeah, I enjoyed it. That's all.
How about you, Mariam? Any interesting culture you found here?
Yeah, like for the Turkanas, we speak like the same language. Also with the Masayas, the dressing with my tribes, like we share the dressing, some of the dressings, of which it is interesting.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so what are some of the challenges that you have faced? Obviously, there are those culture that you found different from the ones that you left back at home. So what are some of the challenges that you faced while adapting to these cultures? So I think I'll start with Jamal. Tell us some of the challenges.
Some of the challenges me how to interact. First, I used to interact only with Somalis, people of the same culture, people of the same language. So when I come to Moi, it was difficult to communicate because there are differences in that communication. So at least with time, start to learn Swahili, become perfect, start to interact well. Yeah. The challenge was communication and how to interact.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
It's really hard. Not like I don't understand Swahili. So my social life was so small. Yeah, most of the students here speak Swahili, and I wasn't able to like get what they are speaking. So I usually move with some group from South Sudan also, so we can also understand ourselves since like sociality was not that difficult because of language barrier. The language I speak back home is different from the language I speak here. So we just need some time to adapt to the language so that we can.
I know each and everyone you have some challenge maybe in terms of culture. And now how you deal with it? What are some of the ways you use maybe to ensure maybe you fit? You see you have to adjust, you have to fit. What are some of the ways you use maybe or you're trying to use to adapt to the culture in my university in terms of information, language and other aspects? What's your dream? What are the ways you're using to really ensure you fit in, be part of us, fit in? What are some of the ways?
Okay, as for me, like we have group discussions, so they are the best ways that make me like feel like I belong, like to some, like I belong, sense of belonging in this country. Like, we sit together. Like there are also students who speak English. Not all of them speak pure Kiswahili. Like they speak Kiswahili maybe outside that, but inside the class or maybe during group discussions, they speak English and we interact really well.
Interesting. How about Jamal? How are you coping? What are some of the ways?
In overcoming the challenge, I joined a football club. In Moi, there are so many football clubs. So by interacting and playing with others, I start to learn their culture, their language, their behavior. So at the beginning, you can get angry with some petty things because you don't understand it, how people behave. So with time, we interact, we play matches, we start to learn from each other, and we come to understand it. So the football club, the players, we become like a family. Yeah? We do everything together, celebrate together, lose together. Yeah. That is how I overcome that challenge. Manchester will come back.
okay, so I'd like to pass my question to Mohammed concerning academics. So did you experience any differences in teaching styles? Yeah.
Yeah. In Kenya, the teaching style is more of people coming together, like students to the lecturer interaction. It's good, but in Yemen, the interaction is difficult because of the challenges in that country, because of the wars. Sometimes the teachers are not available. Also, in terms of technology, Kenya is more advanced in technology. You have internet and other stuff where you can learn through online. But in Yemen, due to power outages, it's difficult to learn through online classes. And also in Yemen, most students learn the Arabic education, but here it's more of secular. You learn English and all of that stuff. But in there, you'll just learn the religious stuffs mostly in there, and you will find it's difficult to get schools that you can learn the British system like we have in Kenya. So it's a bit difficult in Yemen because of the war since 2014. But in Kenya, the country is free from war and the education system is very good. So I enjoyed it here more than there.
Oh, that's interesting. How about you, Mariam? Any difference in the teaching styles from South Sudan?
Yeah, a lot. At first, last semester when I joined, like most of the lecturers, they like speaking Kiswahili, of which it's difficult for me to understand. But as time goes, I make a lot of friends, so they help me in understanding it.
So in terms of teaching styles, the only difference comes with the language?
No, a lot of things. Also like the online lectures, labs. Some of the schools there don't have the labs, like the computer labs, of which is different from here.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, nice. So you talked about the differences in our academic teaching styles and other things. And you also need to adjust. You also need to adjust because, but again, it's good you mentioned the aspect of, Mariam has mentioned the aspect of maybe friends helping her to really understand the concepts. You've also, in a positive way, talked about the teaching styles, which maybe that means you're adapting really well. So maybe I could quickly jump into more of maybe your social integration and how, maybe have you, maybe have some Kenyan friends?
Yeah. Okay. When I joined here in 2018, I'm in my fifth year in Moi University studying civil, like I said before. So when I joined here in my first year, back in 2018, the first thing is like engaging in like these social groups. I joined the Red Cross Club in 2018. So basically we were going to help like the poor people, orphanages. It was like we interacted with people and it was very fun because we managed to interact with people from different cultures. We managed to interact with unfortunate people from unfortunate backgrounds, children, like different schools. So it was very fun. And also another thing I find it fun here in Moi University is the clubs, the sports. Like myself, I joined football club, so I can like engage with people from different background.
Oh, good. And then Jamal had also mentioned the aspect of maybe interacting and maybe participating in campus activities like football. So maybe just to know and to maybe Esther, you engage in campus activities apart from academics that maybe will help you make friends.
Not really.
Not really.
Yeah, I don't remember registering any of the clubs. Like, I was still new. Like, I was scared. How do I fit into this environment? You know, like I first needed to study for maybe in second year of third year. I get to join.
Having talked about having friends and making new friends here in Kenya, I would love to know how you were able to deal with homesickness. You know, you are meeting new people, probably you've left your family back at home, you're the only one here. So how are you able to deal with homesickness? I think I'll start with Mariam.
Okay, about the homesickness, like here we have some of the ladies from South Sudan, of which we stay together. So they help.
They help in dealing with homesickness. At least you feel at home, you have other people around.
Yeah.
Okay, how about you, Jamal?
Because in Kenya there are many Somalis. So in May especially, even if they are Kenyan Somalis, we have the same language, we understand each other. So by interacting with them, we stay in one place. At least I feel at home.
For me, like to deal with the homesickness, so like every day, like at night, I just call my family through video calls so that I don't miss them. That's one thing. And another thing is like I'm coming from a Muslim background, so like in my university we have a lot of Muslims also, and we also have a Muslim club in the mosque. Like right now we are in the month of Ramadan, so we like fast for the whole month, 30 days. And like back home in Yemen, like the girls in the house, like your mom, like your sisters cook. But here, like you need to cook for yourself. So the thing is, like we hired someone to cook for us. So every day, like at 7 p.m. like right now, like for today at 7 p.m. we eat together, like the whole Muslim community who fasted, they eat together, so it brings togetherness because it doesn't depend where you come from, because Muslim can be from this region and that region, but we come together, so it builds like it builds a strong bond together. Yeah. So the thing, in summary, I dealt with the homesickness by like engaging with friends from different backgrounds. So yeah, it made me feel at home. So like I enjoyed my life in Moi University a lot.
Okay, how about you, Esther?
As for me, yeah, I also have some South Sudanese students, and there are those that are finishing, and there are those who were here before us. They are still also struggling like us, so I really don't feel that lonely. Like there are also other international students. I thought we were the only international students from like international students in the whole of Moi University, but I came to discover that there are also other students from other countries like me that are going through that. So we just look for them and interact with them.
Okay.
Oh, nice. You said you've interacted with us Kenyans, especially in Moi University. And you see, Kenya is known for more of Swahili. Okay, it's not a Swahili nation; it's more of Swahili terms. So probably maybe other local. So people, I'm just asking, maybe have you learned any Swahili term, maybe or some Kenyan term, maybe around Moi University, something maybe you never knew before? Mariam, you got a hint?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I learned some like kuja, ameenda wapi, like some of the words also about like nakupenda too. Kala salama. Those are the words that I've learned.
Yes.
Yeah, since I joined. And still, I will learn more of them.
Very interesting. Learned some Swahili terms.
Yeah, the first time I learned was kuna class. From the group, we have a group for computer science. I'll be like, kuna class. Then I'll be like, oh, what does it mean? I'll be like, is there a class or something like that? So I began to learn because like I'm like Miss Classic, I don't understand.
Yes.
Then there is also mambo alikuwa kuna uko fit.
Yes.
Yeah, things like that. But Kiswahili is really a nice language. You
Nice
have
one.
that passion to learn it as soon as possible.
Oh, nice. I've not asked Jamal and Yemen about Swahili terms because I know they are from Swahili regions. Kenya, like Moi University, being a university in Kenya, we are known for uniqueness in terms of food we take. So you've been in Moi University, so probably you found your favorite Kenyan maybe meals or around your favorite food around the institution. How would start with you?
Yeah, mine is ugali. I remember one time when I was in Moi, like I've seen like most of my friends like eating ugali. So one time I said to myself, let me cook ugali. So I just bought flour and then I started cooking. Like my first attempt, it didn't cook well, so I just didn't eat. So the second attempt, I said, let me like go to Google and go to YouTube and search how to cook ugali. Then I cooked it. Then I bought fish and what is it called? Sukuma wiki, yeah. The food was delicious. Yeah.
Okay. Jamal, any favorites in terms of food?
I can say omena. The beginning, yeah, I didn't like the smell, yeah, but with time, it became part of my meal. So I was like, this fish is alive. Yes. But with time, yeah.
Okay, and you, Mariam?
Yeah, for me, I have a Canadian friend.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I visit her and she cook for me like sukuma with milk. Yeah, and it is really nice. Yeah.
Okay. Esther?
It's sukuma. You know that type, like raw cooked. It's really nice. Because for us, like where we come from, we don't cook sukuma raw. We cook it until it's like it's now soft. It's completely soft. But here they cook it a bit rough. Like it's really nice. It's enjoyable. And also pilau. Pilau also has the best taste. You know, I really enjoy it. So I'll just give them the things, the positive like I've lived in.
Muhammad,
I will encourage the foreign students to come to Moi because we have different backgrounds here, and the education system is very good. The lecturers like teach well and have all the necessary technology to foster your education. And like I enjoyed my time here as a foreign student, and I would love to invite anyone who is thinking to come to Kenya to come to Moi University, because this is one of the best schools in Kenya and one of the best in Africa.
Before I came to Moi University for application, I applied for KU and Moi. I put KU first because I told Moi kuna kuinama, go something like that. But on arriving, I can urge the foreign students, it has the state-of-the-art facilities, the lecturers. So all those you had, kuinama, go, it is just awards. So when you come here, people they are more social, friendly. There is no like in here to in here, like you can feel at home in any club, in any society. So I urge them to come to my university. Yeah.
Nice. Just to wind up, I think I'll give the audience an opportunity to ask one or two questions. Any audience, anyone with a question?
Yes. My name is Titus, from the School of Information Science. I just wanted to ask if there is an association you've seen in Moi, where do you address your issues, or you just tell your problems? Is there an association?
We have an association for international students where you can address your issues.
Okay. As like from what I've seen here, we don't have an association, but with the help of there is an office, International Student Affairs. Sometimes if we have some problems, we just go and tell him, then he will help us.
Okay. Any question? Any other question from the audience? So around of, okay.
Yes. My name is Jasper, and I realized that most of you come from our neighboring countries. So my question was, is it an easy thing for you, maybe when we have a break, maybe of 2 weeks, or maybe during the long holiday, do you travel back home either by vehicles or you travel by plane? If it is by plane, how expensive is it? Yeah, that is my question.
Okay, we can travel by road because we are just at the border side here, opposite to the Turkanas. Yeah, we can take 2 days to reach my country, of which if it is costly, you can use only 6,000 instead.
How about you, Mohammed, from the area? Do you go back home?
For me, right now, due to war, I don't go back home. Right now, my family has reallocated to Mombasa, so we live there. But in future, when the war has cooled down, we can go back by plane. In future. But for now, it's because of war, we fear for our lives. And Kenya is a safe place, so I feel more comfortable and safe here.
Oh, nice, interesting. You see, you don't need to get around about being appetite by plane. You know, Jasper is a businessman. Jasper is a businessman, and probably has a nice deal for you guys now that we are ending the semester. So he's planning really well in terms of transport and other things. You have to understand he's a good entrepreneur, by the way. Yes, he's one of my good friends. So I think with the audience, we need to at least do a round of applause for our guests. Maybe to wind up. We are prepared now. Oh, nice. Thank you guys for joining us in this show. We really value your perspectives about how you've adjusted and how you shared your views with us. We hope that and we pray that you fit fully to this environment, because we believe Moi University, apart from being good in the field of academia, it's also rich in there is much of cultural diversity, and we really hope that you're going to enjoy the cultural diversity that you have in Moi University and to help you fit well in this environment. And I hope at the end of the 4 years, your academic journey will be nice and your stay here will be nice. I don't think even you, for example, Mohammed, will you be wishing to go back to Yemen. You'll stay here in Kenya, you'll stay around Moi University, and you also hope you'll bring your friends, bring your families now in the future, yes, to Moi.